But you formed David Chance Music and Media Group. What made
Chance
you
Music and Media Group.
Chance.
Yeah.
What made you decide to go that direction? Because that was a big chance. It was not a big chance, but what made you? What was the vision to be? You started your own.
This is when we were separated. So Chance Music Group started when, we were apart, and I had a gospel label, and that's what it started as, a gospel. I was putting out music, and I was doing inspirational music, gospel music. I signed a couple Christian artists. There was a group called Rooted Deep. They were Christian contemporary artists out of Virginia Beach. So I was doing albums, putting out projects independently, and, going to radio, doing the same, promoting my little groups and everything. I was with, at the 700 Club down in there and meeting people, and doing, I was doing missionary trips into Africa, like you name it. I was about it. Like I was, you know what I mean? So, and all of that was a part of, that's all a part of who I am. That's what I saw growing up. You know what I mean? So it's like, now I have a family. I'm doing missionary. I'm doing mission. Now I'm bringing that mission to the music now, and bringing the story of love back to the centerfold with R&B as the vehicle to bring the message. So I think it's a perfect time because there's so much R&B, especially back in our day, that just had so much substance. Yes, we had sex songs back in our day too, and it was crazy.
Yeah,
we had some songs that was a little crazy too, but but we had so much song with meaning though. Stevie Wonder's album, you know what I mean? You're looking at Earth, Wind and Fire, like those records, man. You just keep going back and back. But when you look at the '90s, Jodeci's first single, you know what I mean? He's talking about Forever My Lady, you know what I mean? Forever, he said, so you're having my baby and it means so much to me. There's nothing more precious than to raise a family. That was huge for the hood.
Yeah.
Because at that time, there was a lot of we had the stigma of being out of the house, and niggas ain't never, he's a no beat daddy because he ain't never, the daddy ain't never around. You know what I mean? So for them to come out with a record to make something like that, like cool and the thing to do, you know what I mean? To be a man that's vulnerable. We really was impacted by Jodeci because they had gospel roots, which was dear to my heart, but they had urban vibes, you know what I mean, which was all, which was a part of where we grew up, you know what I mean? So we definitely loved Jodeci a lot, but we had, loved Boyz II Men just as much, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so I think as we wrap it up though, did the separation from your good friend Dante, did that help you sort of because you the picture you describe, and I can't wait for the movie of you guys reuniting, it almost feels as if even though you were in the same city and a phone call away, it's almost as if it was designed like, you needed to grow apart in order to make, to build this foundation you have now.
Exactly. Because sometimes two people together will keep doing the same thing. And there's sometimes in life, and that's not until I've lived life and looking back, because I would have stayed still I wouldn't have wanted to get into father out. This is my mindset was still, this is my shot. Like I'm going all in. I don't want no family. You know what I mean? I don't know what kind of father I would have been. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that things happened the way that it happened. You know what I mean? Where, we just went out different ways and parted and whatever. And, but we brothers. So we always had love, just like family. Families sometimes don't speak, but they still love each other and they still gonna support each other. We always had love for each other, but it was just like, all right, I got to do what I got to do. You know what I mean? And and that's what it was. So for me, I never stopped doing music. I had putting out artists and all of that, but all that I was doing with other those independent artists was really, again, me honing my production skills, writing, all of that still, learning, the art of songwriting, because I was writing songs for soundtracks. I had to write songs for people's albums. They were paying me $15,000 to do their albums. So I was like, all right, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was making a living, you know, and my little royalties, you know, when you think about the power of music, you don't have to be a millionaire. You know, when you think about what your bills are every month, you know, nobody's bills is $100,000 a month. Most people's bills on average is, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 a month, something like that. You know, really. And when you think about that, if you had $4,000 or $5,000 coming in every single month that was covering your bills, that would change your life. You know what I mean? And that's the power of music. So being able to do things and being able to, you know, start a business and, you know, try other things and be entrepreneurial and try to get your, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a blessing to be able to do that. You know what I mean? And really be able to help support my family and, you know, stuff like that. So again, all by design, man.
Yeah. And then Rebirth, because, you know, I really love Congratulations.
And
I think
that.
why I like it is that it's not the typical song. It's, you know, most of the songs, it's about, I'm going to be the, you know, the back man or something like that. But this is like, you know, we had love. It didn't work out. I don't want to let you go, but you know what? I'm going to let you go and actually congratulate you on your new relationship. And for those of us who've had those kind of relationships in the past, where, you know, you've seen your ex with somebody else. And I even remember Doctor Strange, you know, the whole thing about his seeing his ex move on and being able to say congrats and actually, you know, let go. It's really, and I just love the vibe of it.
Exactly. You hitting it right on the head, brother. You hitting it right on the head. You hit it right on there. We wanted to do something different. See, the pandemic had a lot to do with why we changed the perspective of the song. You know, when you really believe in purpose, if you're a person that believes in destiny, then you would treat people different along the journey. You know what I mean? When you look at life as I'm on this road getting to where I'm supposed to be, there's a destination I'm getting to. And sometimes you could be in a relationship and this person is somebody that you met along the way. They're not going with you. And when you find out they're not going with you, are you going to be bitter? See, when I look at it and you put it in that framework, there's no bitterness. But if I'm all in my feelings like, man, that's messed up, man. You know what I mean? But that's how we are.
Yeah.
That's how most people are. And this is the grown man approach. See, I couldn't write that song 10 years, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I can write this kind of a song now, you know what I mean? Because I've lived and I've understood that, you know, yes, we are part of the process of the things that are happening in our life, but there's also ultimate design of someone that is behind the scenes is making everything happen. And once we realize that that's really going on, then along the way on this road, on this journey, I want to treat people well on that journey. Yeah. I'm not going to be spiteful anymore because we all are trying to get to love. You know what I mean? You know, if it's not you, I'm sorry it didn't work out between us. I'm gonna get out your way. I'm gonna move out the way. You go find love. Look, blessings. Look, you need something. Here you go. Boom. I wish you well. Hope you find what you're looking for. I'm sorry it didn't work out. I'm gonna go look because I'm not wasting time. We running out of time.
Yeah. You know
what I mean? Niggas trying to get to love. People want love, man. This is in our DNA. You know what I mean? So, you know, all that playing games and all that away, you know, we ain't got time for that, you know? And so this is a way of perspective to look at it that will leave both the people healed and whole and complete and not bitter and angry. Yeah. Because all you're doing is taking that with you to the next relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, you're 100% right.
It does not help.
And I was actually glad that there was no twist in the end of the video because she's in a wedding dress. And I'm thinking, I hope this is no Drew Hill's in my bed kind of twist. So I'm glad you stuck with the storyline because
look, I love my director, but he wanted some twist in there. And I was like, nah. So, You know, I love you, DC, but you should have gave me some creds on that daggone congratulations.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
now
no,
shout out to DC, phenomenal director. But I mean, I got to work with him. My son actually was the director of photography, so he shot it. Wow. You know, my production company produced it. So you know.
What but I like the production of it, not just the song. It has this really soothing sort of vibe to it, you know, very meditative stuff. Who were you the one who did the production on that? Because it was really
I produced it. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I produced the whole Rebirth album.
Wow.
My son produced Party Over Here. And he produced Running Through My Mind. And he also produced Overnight.
Wow. So he's keeping the family he's keeping the family music going.
Yeah. Chance Music Group, baby. Let's go. You know what I mean? Let's go. You know what I mean? But you know, you gotta train him young, man. He's got it. He can sing and all that. He's doing videos and movies and all kinds of stuff now. He's gonna be crazy. He's gonna be a young, phenomenal dude, man, in this game.
And then finally, because you know, one of my favorite guests I've had is Crazy Bone, one of the most humble guys I've had on my show. I mean, I was surprised how humble and down to earth he was, and it was really good to see him on feature with you guys on Your Body. How was it like working with him?
Man, he's really cool, like you said, a really cool dude, man. Really down to earth,
soft-spoken, shy,
soft-spoken. You know what I mean? Like, you would just think something else, but he's a really nice person, brother, man. We got nothing but love and respect for Crazy Bone, man. He just got on the song, man. You know, it was not, we sent him the record. It was no problems. It wasn't like, you need to talk to my attorney and all of this stuff. He just sent the record back in about a week, sent it back. It was done.
Wow.
We heard it. We was like, oh my God. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was one of our bucket lists to work with Bone Thugs. So to have Crazy is one of our favorite members out of the group. You know what I mean? We love the group, but Crazy is one of our favorites. We got 2 favorites, and Crazy is one of them. Wow. So shout out to Bone Thugs and Harmony, man. But if everybody watching this, y'all got to go get that Rebirth album. It's available right now, streaming everywhere. At Official Ruff Endz is the Instagram and our Facebook, and the Real Ruff Endz on Twitter. And check out the new video, man. Streaming on BT Soul now. And it's also available on our YouTube channel. So we want you to subscribe to our YouTube as well. Yeah,
and it's actually doing some big numbers, over 140,000 on your YouTube channel. So I mean, it's really having a big vibe. Thanks for watching. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, but most importantly, to press the notification bell so that you can be notified when we do have a new interview. Loads to come, but thanks a lot for watching.